My name is Chrissy and I will be your student nurse practitioner today. We are going to perform a mini mental exam. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a bunch of questions. I'm going to have you perform some tasks and we will score it all up at the end. Okay, first of all, can you tell me your name and your birthday?
Ashley Krautheim, 7/31/1988.
Good. And what year is it?
2024.
And what month?
March.
And the day of the week?
Today's Wednesday.
And what season are we in?
Spring.
Okay, what country are we in?
The United States of America.
And the state?
Ohio.
The city?
Wadsworth.
And where are you right now?
Like,
what kind of room are you in?
in an office.
Great. Okay, in the last 30 days, have you had any thoughts of suicide or homicide?
No.
In the last 2 weeks, have you felt more down, lonely, or depressed than normal?
No.
In the last 2 weeks, have you had little interest in doing things that you enjoy?
No.
Any increase in anxiety or depression?
No.
When you do feel an increase in your anxiety or depression, what are your coping mechanisms? What kind of things do you like to do? Do you enjoy?
I guess, boy, that's a really good question. I don't know. I guess breathing techniques.
Okay.
Reading, watching TV.
Good. Do you have a good support system?
Yes.
Okay. Are you having any trouble sleeping?
No.
About how many hours a night do you sleep?
8.
Ooh, lucky you. Do you ever feel like people are watching you?
No.
Do you ever feel like you are seeing things that aren't there?
No.
Or hearing things that aren't there?
No.
Okay. Okay, a few hypothetical situations. What would you do if your neighbor's house was on fire?
Call 911.
Okay. And what would you do if you were, if you came upon an intersection with stoplights and none of them were working?
Treat it like a 4-way stop.
Okay, to evaluate the similarities and differences for your abstract reasoning, what is the similarity between apples and grapes?
They're both fruits.
A hat is to a head as a glove is to a
Hand.
Good. And what's the difference between a notebook and a folder?
A notebook is where you take notes, you write things down, and a folder is where you keep like papers.
What would you say the meaning of never judge a book by its cover is?
Don't assume something about someone without getting to know them.
Perfect. Okay. A couple of memory things here. I'm going to say 3 words and I want you to repeat them. Apple, table, penny.
Apple, table, penny.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to have you start at 100 and subtract by 7 5 times.
193, 86, 79, 72, and 65.
Perfect. And then spell world backwards for me.
DLROW.
Perfect. And what were the 3 objects that I asked you to say?
Apple, table, penny.
Perfect. All right. For recall, do you remember what happened on September 11, 2001?
The terrorist attack on, well, the Twin Towers, Pentagon.
Okay. And what is your mom's birthday?
December 31st, 1960.
Perfect. What is this?
A pen.
Perfect. And what is this?
An Apple Watch.
Perfect. Can you repeat no ifs, ands, or buts?
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so I want you to take that piece of paper that you have, put it in your left hand, just the paper in your left hand, and then I want you to fold it in half. And put it back on the table. Perfect. I'm going to write something down, and I just need you to read it and do what it says.
Hold up 2 fingers.
Perfect. I need you to take that pen that I gave you and write out the sentence, the dog ran out the door. Perfect. I keep that pen, and then I want you to draw 2 pentagons, and I need them to overlap.
This is right now.
So pentagon has how many sides?
5.
Beautiful.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. Okay, and now I need you to draw a clock with an hour and a second hand, and I want you to write on it the number placement and the time of 4:15. Okay, so for your mini mental exam, you scored 30 out of 30. Do you have any concerns about that or any concerns about your memory today?
No.
Okay, great.